A killer is on the loose tonight as Spokane police search for answers in the murder of Sharlotte McGill.
We have 3 new developments tonight. First, a possible break in the case, as a stolen car battery provides potential leads in this investigation where there has been very few clues. Second, city crews were out clearing brush from that trail to improve safety in that area. And third, the 911 tapes from that attack have been released, and detectives were back out at the murder scene along South Riverton Drive in East Spokane. Now the frantic 911 calls made while Sharlotte McGill clung to life after being stabbed multiple times on Thursday morning is just giving us a glimpse into the devastation this attack has brought on her family and her friends.
And we do want to warn you that the 911 tapes are very emotional. They may be difficult to listen to, but we've made the choice to air them because McGill's killer is still at large. Police are still asking for the community's help, and we're committed to bringing you as much information as we can until the killer is caught. Tonight, we have KXLY4 in-depth coverage of the search for a killer. With Colleen O'Brien, Jeff Humphrey, and Kylee Cruz, we begin now with Kylee. And Kylee, what do the 911 tapes reveal?
Well, good evening, Mike and Nadine. They show a frightened and scared daughter comforting her mother while trying her best to relay all the information, including a description of the attacker to the 911 dispatcher. Now, again, this call is gut-wrenching, but it's absolutely critical to the case. That's because the murder weapon hasn't been found and no one actually witnessed the attack. Now, Sharlotte McGill's brief description that you'll hear on this call may be the only solid clue detectives have to work with.
Ma'am, are you calling about the lady being stabbed?
Yeah, she's my mother.
Okay, do you know what happened?
I do not know what happened right now. She's kind of in and out.
Okay, so you have no idea who did this?
Mom, can you tell me who it was? What they look like? Okay.
Okay, so it's a stranger?
Black man.
Ma'am.
One bad eye.
Listen to my question.
Okay.
Was it a stranger or is it someone she knows?
It was a stranger. It was a stranger.
What's your mom's name?
Her name is Sharlotte McGill.
Spell her last name.
M-C-G-I-L-L. She can't breathe.
Charlotte, okay.
Oh my God.
And what is your name?
My name is Billy McKinney.
Okay.
Oh, please don't take my mommy.
Okay, we just coming on in to check you out, okay?
Okay, I'm going to go and let you go. Law enforcement's there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And also coming up at 6, we'll hear some of the other 911 calls that were made, including one from someone who ran to McGill's side right after she was attacked. Live tonight in Spokane, I'm Kylee Cruz, KXLY4 HD News.
All right, Kylee, thanks so much. Those are difficult to listen to.
Really
My
are.
goodness. Well, Spokane major crimes detectives fingerprinted 2 cars that might reveal the killer's identity.
Okay, KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live. And Jeff, detectives want to know more about the stolen car battery.
And Nadine and Mike, that car battery was found here on the ground just in front of these pipes, just a few feet from where detectives believe Mrs. McGill was attacked. Was the battery part of the killer's stolen loot? And did he leave behind his fingerprints while taking it?
Over the weekend, Spokane police released this photo of the Sure Start battery and asked for anyone who was missing one from their car to contact detectives. That happened this morning when the owner of this Buick noticed their battery was gone. The disabled car was parked just 60 feet from the stabbing victim's apartment.
We can process a vehicle to see if we can find fingerprints or DNA evidence from that vehicle and any other vehicles that may have been related to help tie it into the investigation and helpfully identify him.
Investigators are also wondering if the battery was stolen so it could be taken to a salvage center where it's worth about $8. Customers have to show their photo ID, and so detectives have been asking recycling companies if they remember doing business with a man matching the killer's description.
A guy that was about 6 foot, 6'1", skinnier. He had a crazy eye, just you couldn't miss it in the world.
Michael Zachman says he noticed the suspect loitering around the construction site just across the street from the victim's apartment.
The day before this incident happened, the guy was here crawling in and out of the tubes, in and out of the bushes. He was seen by multiple people in the apartment complex doing so. And then the very next morning, 10 feet from where we see him, a woman gets stabbed 4 times.
Detectives are still looking for even more people who might have seen the suspect around the South Riverton area. Today they were passing out these flyers asking for the neighborhood's help.
We've canvassed the area multiple times, trying to catch any person who may have seen something, even if they thought it was not worth calling us for, still to talk to them about that.
And today, the city's Park and Recreation Department began thinning out the brush along this trail, hoping to improve visibility and eliminating hiding spots for crime. Reporting in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
Thank you, Jeff. And family and friends, also co-workers of McGill, held a candlelight vigil last night at the location where she was murdered.
McGill's co-workers from Wenatchee's Costco traveled all the way to Spokane to honor her memory. KXY4's Colleen O'Brien was there at that vigil. And Colleen, we've heard what a great person that she was, and you say there were more smiles than there were tears.
That's true, you know, and it's sad to say I have been to a few of these candlelight vigils, especially in recent months, and this has to be one of the most uplifting vigils I've been to. That's because her friends don't want Sharlotte to be defined by her murder. They want everyone to know what a vibrant and loving woman she was. They could only smile as they look back on her life. Candles, crosses, lots of hugs. Most of all, there were smiles. It might seem out of place for something as somber as a vigil, except if you knew Sharlotte McGill.
Full of life. Oh, she is very fun. Yeah. And she has a laugh like nobody else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. On the front end, we'd all turn around because you'd hear Sharlotte in membership, and then we'd turn around and go, what the heck? Oh, that's Sharlotte. Oh, well, okay.
And we missed that in Wenatchee.
Oh, yeah.
These three women drove all the way from East Wenatchee for their co-worker to stand by Charlotte's daughter facing a tremendous loss and remember their vibrant friend.
Sharlotte was the light, the giggles, the laughs, the good times, the person that
you're always happy to see.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want Charlotte's murder to define her, rather her legacy.
She loved you, she told you.
Mm-hmm.
She told you.
The vigil was also a stand against violence, that every man and woman should feel safe walking alone in Spokane.
You know, I'm angry. I'm ticked off. I don't know about you guys, but I've been ticked off all week.
And until Charlotte's killer is caught, she's in all of our hearts.
And that's the way it is in East Wenatchee. Everybody's still in pretty much shock, and it's surreal. And you can't get her out of your head. You can't believe she's gone.
Now, Charlotte's daughter was at the vigil last night, but she still was not ready to talk about her mother on camera, though her friends who did speak up say they're doing so because they want to keep Sharlotte in the news to hopefully catch that killer. Live in East Spokane, Colleen O'Brien, KXLY4 HD News.